If you look at some of the ancient texts, you'll discover that humans were living for thousands of years. Well, what happened? The Anunnaki, these Atlantean beings that came here in the distant past, they disconnected our DNA. That's what you have called now junk DNA. It's not junk, guys. It's unplugged DNA. Chromosome number 2 in the human body was taken out, fused together, and 2 telomere caps were put on each end. These telomere caps, they store buffer material. When your cells and DNA replicate, it allows information to not be lost in a transference because your body's consistently regenerating over and over again. But when the buffer material in these caps run out, that's when your body starts the death process. So we were capped. They put a cap on us. We've been genetically modified.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to give you 48 years of study. I'm going to give you a secret. Okay. Nothing in this world is what you think it is. Nothing operates the way you think it does.
What do you mean?
Nothing operates the way you think it does.
What do you mean?
Government does not work the way you think it does.
It's not about people voting for a president.
No, it has nothing to do with that. We're talking money. We're talking control, corporations, big business, period.
It's all big business and money.
Period.
Yeah.
End of sentence. Now, religion is a corporation. It's all the religions of the Western world, especially in the Western world, all religions operate under maritime admiralty law. So there are certain...
What do you mean maritime admiralty law?
Maritime admiralty is the law of water. And I talk a lot about this in the past. I'm going to talk a lot about it in the future.
Okay.
There are only 2 things on the earth, on this earth, land and water.
Right.
So there are 2 kinds of law, the law of the land and the law of water. The law of the land is the custom of the people who live on a particular piece of land. So the law of the land is different in every country.
Right.
I mean, you can do things in Russia you can't do in America.
Right.
You can do things in South Africa you can't do in China because it's the law of the land. That particular piece of land has their own custom. So the custom of the people living on a particular piece of land is called the law of the land.
Okay, got it.
But there is also a larger, far more important law on the earth. It's called the law of the sea, the law of the water. And when you get into, and then that law is referred to in courts as maritime admiralty. Maritime admiralty is the law of water. Once you understand the law of water, it opens up a world of occult hidden symbols and hidden foundations on how we live.
What are some of those laws that we're not aware of?
Oh my goodness! When you walk into a courtroom, why do you go to court? You play basketball on a court. You play tennis on a court.
Right.
Yeah. How do you play tennis on a court? You play with a racket. Come on. And so the judge walks out. He rules from the bench. Right. Look it up in a Latin dictionary. The word bench is a bank in Latin. And so the judge is ruling for the bank. That's why he wears a black robe, because the black robe represents the planet Saturn, the god of banking and law.
Ten things to avoid as a man. Don't beat your meat. Don't watch them dirty and demonic sites. Don't drink alcohol. Don't eat junk food, processed food. Don't waste your precious time. Don't be a sheep, be a leader. Don't stop learning. Don't try to impress people. Don't talk negative about others. Don't be afraid of women. Follow for more tips to become a successful man.
Meditation for me is more like being present. I'm not trying to think anything. I'm not praying about anything. I'm just still observing. So if my mind is racing, and it might be nerves, or it might be there's a bill due, or it might be this is happening in the family, I'm noticing it and I'm trying to let it go, but also not fight it. Bring my attention back to like my breathing, something that's currently happening, the sound of that fan, and try to like focus on that. And what you'll notice is like my mind will start going to something else. Like, oh, my mom said something on the phone, boom, boom, boom. And I'll start thinking about that. And I might go on a 30-second trip on that thought. And then I catch it like, oh, look what just happened. It's fine. Let me bring my attention back to that fan. Something that's like present moment. And like, I want to become a person that does that every day. Not just when like I feel anxiety or I feel stressed.
Here are the top 10 things that desperately need to be left back in 2022. And if you get 4 or more of these, you might just need to get left back too. Starting off at number 10, New Year's resolutions. Yup, Those things you love to make so you feel like you're gonna have a good year. You know you should have decided to lose weight months ago, but you decided to push it till after New Year's, knowing damn well you should have started working out in October. And I'm gonna be right here when you decide to quit in approximately 2 weeks. You wanna make a change? That change happens today, not sometime in the future. You get left back. Number 9, being reactive. If every little thing someone does or says makes you throw a tantrum, you don't even have the capacity to see that you are a ventriloquist dummy. Nope. Not in 2023. We critical thinking this year. Left back. Number 8. Podcasts where women are hating on men and men are hating on women. Literally across the room yelling at each other. If you're a surface thinker, that's entertainment. If you're a deep thinker, that's birth control. If you know, you know. Left back. Number 7. Don't you dare step into 2023 with them nasty cooking videos. If I see one more video where someone will take dry pasta and wrap it in some sort of beef sleeves and dip it in butter and milk and put it in the oven, we spinning the block. Left back. Number 6. Living your life by default instead of living your life by design is getting left back in 2022. That's right. In 2023, we are designing our lives. I recently made a video about how the future belongs to creative people, and I wrote the blueprint in here. So if you want to live your life by reacting to whatever happens to you and influencing nothing, you can get left back too. Number 5, if you're in one of those friend groups where everybody's sleeping with everybody behind everybody's back, first of all, y'all nasty, y'all some snakes in the grass, and y'all can get left back. Number 4, internet beef that could have been settled with one phone call. Look at you. On TikTok, yelling at people with the spit bubbles when the post before and after you was people dancing the renegade and getting sturdy. You look as ridiculous as somebody trying to square up a Chuck E. Cheese. Getting left back. Number 3, not making time for what will make you better. Yes, we all have to do certain things that we don't want to do so we can survive and maintain. But if you always do that and you don't make time for yourself to position yourself where you can do things you want to do, you'll always be doing things you don't want to do to survive and maintain. Leave it back. Number 2, not trying new things. You're boring and you need to spice it up. Trust me, take it from the salt of the earth. If you haven't listened to new music since you were 20, left back. If you haven't read a book in the past 12 months, left back. If you watch the same shows on Netflix over and over again that you've already seen and you don't experiment and try something new, left back. And the number one thing that desperately needs to be left back in 2022 is this: gossip. Yeah, I know it's entertaining, but if you spend your time talking behind people's backs and still expect to have long-lasting, healthy relationships, you are sadly led astray, because you will be alone. All that no new friends energy you had back in 2013 is going to end up looking like no friends at all in 2023 because you get left back. I could go on, but for now.
That means there's danger here.
And they know it.
Yes, they know it.
Because I'm going to bring up an interesting point right now. My new record, Clap Back, I service it to MTV, BET. They're both owned by Viacom, but BET is allowed to play the video, but MTV is not. And reason being is because Ja, you're a big superstar artist, you can't tell the kids to clap back, but I can tell the black kids to clap back.
That's the point. See, now look at this, brother. When I heard your new song, Clap Back, well, I saw you working out. I saw you with war on your chest. I saw you saying, we're gonna clap back. What does that mean? That means if you strike
back.
We're gonna strike back. So in the black culture, Ja, we're living now with an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a life for a life. That's all right for us, because we know how to put each other's eyes out. We know how to mess each other up. So y'all keep clapping back. And soon, when we nobody left to clap back, but you can't tell that to white people, because we don't want our children to hear that. You all do that. But there's a positive side to that too. Because, Ja, there comes a time in every man's life when he's forced by circumstances
Clap back.
to clap back.
That's right.
See? And as a people, We've suffered so much from those who have oppressed us, and our people have told us, don't clap back. We gotta not do that. We gotta love the enemy. We gotta pray for the enemy. See? And we've practiced that for them, but we've never practiced that for one another. See? Martin Luther King, may God rest him and be pleased with him, he said that he loved the oppressor and he wanted to be nonviolent with the oppressor, and a whole nonviolent movement grew up around Dr. King. That kind of teaching has never been preached in the hood because we're not nonviolent with each other. That's right. We're not going to turn the other cheek to one another. We don't know how to do that. What we do know how to do, clap back. But
I swear that she's Muhammad's own granddaughter.
Yeah. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Hop, hop, hop.
Look, all my millennials know this. But if you were a kid or a teenager in the 2000s, then you know there are certain video games that would literally start a freaking war if you said that you could beat anybody in them out loud. I mean like grown men arguing over gambling debt type of war. Go back to the 2000s and say you can beat anybody in this. Go ahead, try it. And you better be able to back that shit up too. Because if you ain't careful, around the end of the school year, if you had a real cool teacher, they used to let you bring your game system to class, and phase was definitely called. You better be ready to back that shit up. Some folk tried to redeem their L's when this one came out, but it was the same concept. You better back that shit up, because this shit starts wars. Go back to my era and tell somebody you can beat them in Need for Speed Underground. I dare you. But it was fighting words. Before 2K, it was NBA Live, and if you know, you know. This game turned boys into men, okay? And when it comes to fight night, you better humble yourself if you cannot back up the shit that you talking. You hear me? Don't go to no fight night tournament in middle school and think you're gonna be beating somebody if you ain't really like that for real. Boy, pick up them stinks and while we're on the subject of fighting games, do I really have to say this? Watch your mouth if you ain't about that. I'm talking wars began over this game. You're not seeing me in this, bro. None of y'all on this app are seeing me in this game. I got it right now, still, on PS2. You ain't seeing me in this. And don't you dare step to me talking about some let's run. Ain't no run nothing. Boy, I am sending you to hell if you think you're gonna beat me in this game. To this day. Let's take a second to reminisce on this real quick. Just one quick second. Boy, you in middle school back in my day and you say, I'll whoop anybody as an NBA Street Volume 2. Who the fuck do you No. You taking L's on this, my boy. If you ain't really about that, you was taking L's. This game caused violence. Hey, and if you around my age, you remember, this is low-key, this is part of when all that shit started. But I think we all know the true main culprit of millennial video game competitive spirits. I think we all know the true culprit, the original, Mario Kart. This game turned my entire generation into feral beasts. Because if you ever think that you finna come in here and whoop any of us on this game, you was getting your cap called. All of us swore we was the best at this fucking game. And the worst arguments was when y'all had to argue over who wanted to pick who. Because everybody wanted to pick Toad. But if you want to pick Toad, you can't pick Toad, so one of y'all gotta get Yoshi. And Yoshi was a good backup, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Yoshi and Toad. But you're not seeing me. And I think that's, as a millennial, I think it's my right to say, can't nobody see me in this game, because that's just how I was raised. Games like this really make me miss that era of life, you know what I'm saying? Because we getting old now, man. And it sucks. Luckily, I got game systems from back then. I got PS1, I got PS2, so I still got some of these games and I can relive them experiences, but it's still just nice to have, you know what I'm saying? Please tell me y'all remember this era, going to war with people over these games.
I
was 21 years old.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I know.
Everything was a threat to me.
Why was I a threat?
Not you, the world. I was so driven by fear and jokes and comedy and all of that.
Yeah, you were live. You were live. You were live.
You know.
But what you didn't realize either, that I was going through a lot at home.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You didn't know. You guys didn't know. Very abusive marriage.
You know, I have children.
Yeah.
I've been divorced and I have a second marriage, and I can see now the level of pain and the level of struggle that it was for you just to show up every day. And then...
But you took all that away from me.
Mm-hmm.
With your words. You know, words can kill.
Mm-hmm.
But I lost everything. Reputation, everything. And I understand you were able to move forward, but you know those words, calling a Black woman difficult in Hollywood is the kiss of death. It's the kiss of death, and it's hard enough being a dark-skinned Black woman in this business. But I felt it was necessary for us to finally move forward.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that I have blasted you to pieces.
No, it is so, first of all, thank you for sharing that with me. Like, I didn't know that. When I look back now, it's, you know, it's obvious that you were having a hard time, and I felt like you hated me. I could not do a 30-year celebration of this show and not celebrate you. Celebrate your contribution to this show, celebrate your contribution to my life, you know, and...
Come here, you.
From the day we arrive on the planet and blinking, stepping to the sun, there's more to be seen than can ever be seen, more to do than could ever be done. Yeah. Some say eat or be eaten, some say live and let live. Yeah.
But all are agreed as they join the stampede. You should never take more than you give in the circle of life. It's the wheel.
circle of life.
If you're ever in a falling elevator, lay flat on your back. Nobody's favorite number is a negative number. Today you broke your personal record of most days ever lived. Blind people can't see when they're awake, but they can see in their dreams. The longer that you live, the smaller that your funeral gets.
He's tight. Don't get mad. No, don't talk to him like that because you don't know what the. Listen, homie, I'm checking you. In this battle, I'm wrecking you. You getting tough with me, but why you ain't do that when Arsenal was disrespecting you? He's tight. He's tight. Don't get mad. No, don't talk to him like that because you don't know what the fuck to do. To be honest, put your hand down before we start physically jumping you. This is what Yeah, got him tight. I got him tight. I thought he wasn't gonna. Yeah. We spoke in a hotel. Yo, we battling, bro. Don't worry about it. Get off the stage. You ain't how? I'm part of my shit. You bugging, bro. So that's part of my shit. So they can stay there. Why you see that? Why you see that? Is it a beat? Is it what? They said Shotty wouldn't get mad. Why you getting mad, bro? They said spoke to me. Why you getting mad? They said Shotty wouldn't get mad. That's what the talk was about. Nobody fighting. They said Shotty wouldn't get mad. That's what the talk was about. It's a battle. But get off the stage. Get off the stage, bro. Come off the stage. They thought, look, they said Shotty. Yo, listen. Yo, we got that. It's a battle, bro.
Now, Diana, you throwing shade. You said Patty ate what? What?
All things. I mean, I've fallen down on the stage. My zippers have broke on the stage. And I think people really like it when they know that you're real, that these things happen, and that's the way it is.
People do love you more than I saw Patti LaBelle one night. Her eyelash started coming off. And let me tell you what Patty did. This is what makes her the person that she is. Patty said,
probably ate it.
What you mean ate it?
No, she took it off and she gave it to a guy in the front row. Said, hold this, boyfriend. And he took it and ate it. No. No, but that real thing works.
Well, first of all, in a sense, even though you're in a fantasy when you're on the stage, there's a real reality, and people want to know that you are like they are.
It's so real. I mean, remember Diana Ross was here one night, and we were talking about the whole eyelash thing.
Oh, Diana. She did that to you too, didn't she? I don't do that. But wait a minute. What girlfriend said that I eat those lashes? I'm scared of her. Well, let me tell you, and she's a nice lady.
Yeah.
I think she really likes me. I don't think she meant any harm.
No, she just knows how open you are and how.
But I wouldn't eat the lash, darling. Girlfriend, I eat potato salad and chicken. I don't eat lashes.
Period.
Did anyone catch what Queen Latifah did in the Living Single finale?
So I'm rewatching Living Single, as one does. And I got to the final episode. This is the finale, season 5, right? The finale. They're saying a toast. Did anybody catch this? So Khadijah's giving her toast, but wait for it. Just wait for it.
Got her millionaire, finally. The only thing that has not changed is the love I have for all y'all.
Wait.
Cheers. Cheers.
Did she just say what I thought she said? Hold up. I'm going to run it back.
Cheers. Cheers.
I know y'all heard it. I know you did.
If you're a friend of everybody, you're an enemy to yourself.
Yes. So I'm glad we got real. I needed this. This is therapy.
White people do not have more money than black people because they've outworked us, nor because they've outthought us. How do you outwork a slave? And how do you outthink a pyramid builder? The reason why Caucasian people have more money than we have is because we've been placed in America on a real life Monopoly board. Okay, y'all don't remember the game of Monopoly. Y'all never played Monopoly? Don't you remember in Monopoly they gave you what? 2 500s, right? 2 100s, 4 50s, 6 20s, 5 10s, 5 5s, and what? 5 1s. Is that right? And when you play the game of Monopoly, you have 1 or 2 options as you move around the board. Either when you land on the property, either you can rent it or buy it. Is that the truth? However, what's happened to us is we started the game of Monopoly or the game of life without no inheritance coming to the table. So when you look at other foreign people, they came, but they had some startup capital. But we never got our 40 acres and a mule. We never came to the table with our inheritance. So we've been trying to move around America in a real game of Monopoly, but because we started off with no inheritance, we've been forced to live on the outside of the board. And living on the outside of the board is robbing and stealing and hustling, etc. And what happens when you live on the outside of the board? You end up going to jail. Going directly to jail. You don't pass go and get to collect your $200. Where's the black man been found? We've been found locked up. So our enemy, when they brought us to America and made us slaves, after they so-called freed us in 1865 with the Emancipation Proclamation, I use the term so-called freed, the same way the most honorable Elijah Muhammad used the term so-called American Negro. Because so-called means that that's the name that we wear, but that's not our official name. The black man and woman, we are the Asiatic black man. We are the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, and we are the gods of the universe. We are so-called Negroes and so-called everything else. So-called freedom, because the word emancipate, from the root Latin word emancipere, means to free from the hand but not from the control. So to emancipate means I let your body go, but I still have your mind locked up. So when they gave us our so-called freedom in 1865, they had a debate in Congress in 1897 over whether or not they were going to let black people receive what was called higher education. And when they met in Congress, they said, we won't allow Negroes to go to our colleges and universities, but we will let them open up their own colleges and universities. And when they said they would let us open it up, they said the first one we'll give them, we'll let them have Howard University. But there were 3 things that they told in Congress that must never be taught to the slaves. That was number 1, the science of mating. Number 2, the art or the science of finance. And number 3, the art and the science of warfare. And when you look at mating, warfare, and business, these are the areas that we are struggling with the most as a people. You know we don't know warfare because we still killing each other. We'll murder our brother for $5 worth of crack or for scuffing up our new Jordans. But here we have a 400-year-old enemy that kidnapped us from Africa, killed 13 million on the shores of Africa before we ever got on the ship, then murder another 200 to 300 million in the Middle Passage. Then when we got to America, they killed in the first few years another 83 million. They murdered all of the adults, spared the children, and then Caucasianized and westernized us, stripped us of our name, culture, religion, more ways, folk ways, norm, and God. And at the end of all of that, we have never seen in our heart to ever retaliate for all the hell our white enemy has given us, but I let our brother offend us and we ready to take his head off. We don't know warfare because we killing the fellow comrades in the war instead of going to war with the real open enemy. We have not yet learned warfare. And you know we haven't been doing too good with mating either. There's two sides of mating. One side is marriage, and the other side is parenting. Black people, we have a 75% divorce rate. Y'all didn't hear me. That's a high number. And I'm going to tell you.
Miss Stephanie Mills says, you have never been their friend. Who is she talking about? Let's watch.
What is your take, Stephanie? Because, I mean, especially from, an artist that has seen you my whole career, and has thought of you as the diva, What is your take on the state of music right now in our climate?
I think they want R&B, but they don't want it from us.
Ooh.
They want
it. Okay, it's over. We're done.
They want it from Adele and Justin Timberlake and those people. They don't want it from us. Because when you make an album and it's beautiful, or someone else makes an album, Kenny Lattimore had a wonderful album.
And we heard nothing of it. And there's a reason to that, I guess.
So do you feel that the industry is trying to muffle us, and it goes back to social appropriation? Do you think that they're taking bits and pieces of what we are that makes us great, and then they're wanting to encapsulate that, but they're not wanting the skin?
They don't want to show the respect of where it comes from. That's why when you see, I don't understand black women that inject their bodies and want bigger behinds. I mean, I'm trying to lose mine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand that. We're beautiful. And that's really what I want to point out, that we are beautiful. We don't have to look like the Kardashians. The Kardashians are trying to look like us. The problem is that the hardest thing for an artist to realize is that you're just a dollar to most people. That's the hardest thing to realize. Even for your family, when you're out there working, it's hard for, because we want to be loved. That's what we give. We want to be loved.
Because we're givers.
But we're givers. But then when you realize, when you don't have a hit record, or you're not on a hit show, and you call somebody up thinking that they're your friend, and they don't return your call. And then these black people out here that are these stars need to know that when you're invited to people's homes, you're just entertainment.
Child, somebody ought to shout it.
You're just entertainment because you have that hit record at that time. You have that hit movie at that time.
And don't not have a hit record or a hit movie. You won't hear from them.
You're never their friends. Let's be clear.
The whole African American thing is to omit, you see, the indigenous black man of this particular land too. What's that? When we brought the African American term, we cut out all of the Caribbean, all of South America, all of Latin America. And this was another way to reclassify you, you see what I'm saying, outside of power. That's a political move that was put in by the government to break you down to this subclass, you see, and not be a world community. So to call you an African American is to disconnect you from that global community and that great diaspora that we were talking about. So that's a political move.
Are we the true Native Americans?
Yes, come on. The average Native American was this brother's complexion at the turn of the century. Now when you say Native American, it's some white person with a feather in his hair. So how in within blue eyes? So how in 1 year, how in 100 years?
Yo, I got some information for you guys that's gonna blow your head away. Listen up. So did you know that H2O is actually not the proper water for human consumption? We're actually supposed to be taking in H3O2, which is found in your fruits and your vegetables. This is why the Creator didn't give us the ability to lap up water with our tongues like he did with animals. Instead, he gave us hands, he gave us thumbs, and he gave us the ability to go pick fruits, go pick an apple, go pick an orange and peel it and eat it, but we can't lap up with our tongues. Everything that the Creator does is divine, and there's reasons for this. And I also want you guys to take a look at this picture. On my left, this is H3O2. On my right, this is H2O. You can see H3O2 is structured. H2O is unstructured. It's all over the place. As humans, we have a higher consciousness than any other organism on Earth. So it makes sense for us to be drinking structured water, correct? And I got more proof for you guys. Listen up. So when you go to the doctor and they plug an IV into your arm, They're literally injecting synthetic H3O2 into your bloodstream. Check this out. This is what you can find in the IV. So examples include normal saline, which is salt and water, and DW5, which is dextrose, sugar and water. You know what else has dextrose, electrolytes, etc.? Your fruits. So why are they not giving you a bottle of spring water when they don't want to keep you from getting dehydrated? Because that's not really what hydrates us the best. The optimal thing for our hydration is H3O2, which is found in your fruits. It's crazy. So a good thing you can start doing, start juicing your fruits, or just start eating a ton of fruit altogether. But if you still want to drink water, which you can, because obviously we can live off water, because if we didn't, we'd probably all be dead. Just drink your spring water, because purified water is like dead.
Fact is, in the Western world at least, the number of people who have a religious affiliation is monotonically going down. But it depends on where you live. If you were born in the U.S., and you're religious, you believe in the Bible and Jesus. If you're born in India and you're religious, you might believe in Brahm, who's manifest through Gensha. If you're from the Islamic world, you think the Quran is the perfect word of God and Muhammad is the latest prophet. It's kind of interesting that your belief depends on where you're from. But what's great is we live in a world where information is becoming more freely available. And because of that global access to information, we are seeing religion go down. Because people are learning that the myths and lies that they've been taught, when they learn about the rest of the world, that other people believe other myths and lies that are inconsistent with their myths and lies. And that's why we're seeing religion dying more and more. There's still many open questions. There's a lot we don't know about the universe, a lot more we don't know than we do. That's the wonder of science. That's why I'm a scientist. But it is intellectually lazy to just stop asking questions and stop looking for physical explanations and just say God did it. That's lazy.
Awful what they did to that woman. It's fucking awful. She was amazing. Aaliyah was amazing.
Yeah, she really
If she
was.
had been alive now, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have jobs. Everybody knew. That's why I couldn't really watch that documentary, because half of the people that was in there, I can't believe he did it. Nigga, you used to go get the bitches too. I watched you, dog. Don't nobody want to talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
I'll let Dame Dash talk about it. See, that's his business.
Hey.
And when he's ready to talk about it all, I'll corroborate every word that he says. But it's not my story to tell. But it's real. How does a 14-year-old girl get married and no adult in the family knew? Unless, I'm just saying. It's fucking.
This has to stop, Dad! You're making a huge mistake! What if Cell's power ends up being too much for us? What happens then?
What's wrong with you? Any Saiyan would be excited to see this perfect form.
No! I don't need to see it! I've already seen one future turned into a nightmare. I'm not going to stand here and watch it happen again! Even if that means fighting you! Ah!
Is that so? Who are you trying to fool? You're too soft-hearted to attack your own father. I call your bluff. Take your best shot.
Don't underestimate the hole your absence would leave. You know, each of us, we're remarkable creatures, and we have something to offer to the world, to our people we love, to the world at large. It's our responsibility to make that manifest, and we move a little farther away from paradise every time that doesn't happen. Really, really.
Hey, why does being up for something and being down for something mean the exact same thing? I'm up for it. I'm down. Hey, listen. Do you think dogs howl at the moon because it's a ball that they can't reach? Oh my god. Yay. Do pets name their owners? What's my name? Hey. The mailman has never been inside our house, so as far as the dog knows, the barking's working. Hey! News channels tell us good morning, and then proceed to tell us why it's not a good morning.
agree with like Nick Cannon and his spreading of his seeds?
100%. I agree with him 1,000%.
Oh, but no.
That's how life is supposed to be.
No.
Why not?
Because
he's rich.
No, but this is
no.
See,
hold on,
wait.
Let me finish.
Okay, go on.
He's rich. He's responsible.
Is he?
Yes, he takes care of every one of those children.
But this is the
And the baby mother's with it. And they hurt for nothing and they live comfortably.
No, but what about the kids though?
What about them?
Because this is what I mean about men, right? You guys think that just having kids and giving money is enough. But what about the time? No.
He's there for every one of them.
How? There's no way that you can
Are you serious, Nick? He's there for every single one of those kids.
There's no way that you could have
Yes,
12
it is.
kids.
I got 9, and I'm there for every one of mine.
So every single time you're at every single recital?
No, that's a white man's thing. Who cares about a recital?
No.
My job, no, seriously, my job is to, listen, my job is to raise my...
Bruh.
Mr. Wallace, you are not the father. You really thought you were?
Yeah,
I thought he was too.
I followed her for 2 years.
I feel bad for him if he really feels Girl, like you don't be quiet.
I do.
Be quiet. I'm just feel bad for somebody now. Be quiet.
I do.
Mr. Wallace.
The snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Ooh, I like your cut, G.
I've been walking.
Hey, son, you. You okay? Yeah. It's food in here whenever you ready.
Hey, bro, we already talked about that. You gonna keep with the same lie, bro? You keep on the same lie? What they owed you, bro? What they owed you, bro?
$13.50.
No, don't get no change. Yeah, wow, exactly. Mom, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I knew when I came in, I knew something was off about his uniform. You know what I'm saying? I knew something was off about the uniform. I knew something was off about the uniform. I knew it. He talking about it ain't a Veteran Day. Oh, you got earrings on. We got earrings on. Full beard, earrings. You believe this clown? That's a clown, bro. I ought to call the police, you man. For me to be absurd, man, I feel real bad, bro.
Bro, can you chill, bro?
I feel real bad.
Bro, can you chill, though?
You must hear what I said. I was in the Marine. Really?
You ain't trying to embarrass me in front of these people, bro.
You embarrass yourself, bro. You embarrass yourself and you embarrass the branch, the military.
No, you embarrass me in front of this young lady.
I will expose you, bro. Believe that. You will be exposed further than today. Not only with us, you know, you gonna know. Mom, my man right here,
and can you call the police on here and tell them to get out? Please. Tell him to get out, please. Who eating dinner?
I am.
Can you tell him to get out with his plate? Because he trying to expose me.
Well, you should have came in here and said that you were a part of the...
What's the dog tag say?
Say that you served to protect our country when you actually really did not. If you wanted a 10% or a discount, all you had to do was come and talk to me. You didn't have to put on no front about none of that. You ain't got a lot of people.
Can you tell him to leave, though?
No, I can't.
Sir, can you call the police and tell them to leave or something?
Are you ready to pay good? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hi,
Mom. Hi, sixth generation.
Steve Harvey the GOAT.
Hey, I'm trying to reach Manny. Is this Manny?
Nah, this ain't Manny, man. This is Sweat. Who's this, man?
Hey, this Raheem, man. Wow, this Sweat. Okay. Hey, Mr. Keith, we got people down here. You're supposed to be here at the record store, man, right here in Harlem, and we got people wrapped around the building. You're supposed to be here signing these CDs, man, but it's been over an hour. These people been standing here waiting on y'all.
Yo, man, I don't know nothing about no record store, and number two, I don't know nothing about doing no signing, man. Who set this up, man? I don't know.
I mean, the name I was given was Manny. Who was Manny?
Manny's my road manager, but he don't set things up, man. He's a road manager. He's not my manager. He just handles my stuff on the road. But I was never told I was supposed to be nowhere to do anything, man. I mean, normally when somebody tell me and them have an understanding that I book what I'm supposed to do. So I don't know nothing about this, my brother.
Okay, well, we got to get this taken care of. We got people wrapped around the building. We got a table here laid out. We got pens and everything for you to sign these CDs, man. We got over 100 people outside the store.
My brother, I nobody told me about no signings or no nothing, man. I mean, I don't know nothing about no signing, for real.
Okay, well, are you hearing what I'm saying to you, man? We got people outside the building waiting for you to arrive to sign some CDs. Now, what I'm supposed to tell these people?
Yo, I don't know what you're supposed to tell them, man. I mean, and it's kind of like you raising your voice, dude. First of all, I don't even know who you are calling me like this. I told you, man, I didn't set nothing up, man. And, I mean, I don't even know who gave you my number, you know what I'm saying? I don't handle it.
All this information was on the fax machine. I got this as a contact number. Manny is the person I'm supposed to be talking to, and Mr. Sweat was supposed to arrive here at 12 noon. Now, here it is. It's 1:15, 1:20, man, and you ain't here. And we got people wrapped around the building. We've been advertising this for the last 2 weeks. I mean, the album dropped today.
Brother, I don't think you, I mean, no disrespect to you, but I don't think you hear me, man. I don't know nothing about a signing. If I knew about a signing or I knew I had a signing session, I wouldn't have the people sitting around or standing around like that. That's not what I do. But no one informed me that nothing like this was going down today. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, but look, man, now that you realize people are here waiting, what are you going to do? What am I supposed to tell them?
Man, there's nowhere in the world I can get down there and do a signing at this time, late time right now, man. I mean, you
need to get your bag in that. You need to try to get yourself down here, man.
Well, first of all, I mean, what did you just say? I think you just called me out my name or something, man. What did you just say to me, man?
No. I'm saying you need to try and come on down and sign these CDs for these people, man. These people are here. They're waiting in line. They've been waiting over an hour on you. Now this not gonna look good. This is the date. We got your CD almost on every shelf, man.
I'm feeling you, and I understand now. I understand what you're saying to me, but there's no way I can get down there, man. You just gonna have to reschedule this, or we gonna have to reschedule this. I apologize for the misunderstanding, but bottom line is I knew nothing about this.
Hold on a second. Hold on, Mr. Anderson. This is Mr. Sweat. He's saying he don't know anything about being here. I'm telling him we got people all wrapped all around the building. He don't care.
Yo, dude, I didn't say I didn't care. I said there's nothing I could do. I didn't set it up. I didn't say that, man. Don't put words in my mouth, my brother.
What do you want me to do?
All you got to do is reschedule it for another time, man. That's what you do.
Hold on, man. I'm talking to my boss. I'm trying to figure out how to get. We got people finna get mad, man, because you're not here.
Hold
okay?
Up.
Now, whoever Manny needs his whoop, man. He does.
I don't know nothing about that, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. All I know is that nobody told me about that. I'll call Manny and I ask who set it up, because I don't do things unless I know where it's coming from.
There ain't no way you can get yourself down
hold
here.
Up. You keep, first of all, man, you don't talk to me like I'm your child, man. You keep saying there's no way I can get my, back up on what you're saying, dude.
Hey, man, we having a problem. This is supposed to be one of the biggest days of our record store. We got your CD on every shelf, and you just so calm and collect, like it's not a problem with you.
No, what I'm supposed to do, man, when I didn't know nothing about it, I understand it's a problem. It's a problem to me because it made me look like I'm a no-show. But, dude, I'm telling you again, I knew nothing about this, man.
Hold on 1 second. Take all his damn CDs off the shelf. Every last one of them.
Yo, I don't don't know what you talking about, man. You losing your darn mind right now, man. I'm not trying to disrespect you, dude, but you really losing your mind right now. You doing something you ain't got no business doing, man. I said reschedule the situation, man. You know, tomorrow, the day after.
How we rescheduling when the album drops today, man?
Okay, well, there's nothing I could do about this, dude. Nothing.
Who you? Wait. Sound like you raising your voice
I
at ain't
me.
raising
my voice, man, because you disrespect me. You don't call my phone going off like I'm somebody's child, like I'm your child, dude. Man, you don't talk to me like that, man. Come on.
So you can't stop what you doing and bring your butt down here to the record store.
No, I
so
can't.
these people won't
stop
be
what I'm doing. No, I can't stop what I'm doing, man.
So what you doing right now that's so important you can't come?
Man, it ain't none of your business what I'm doing right now, dude. I'm saying I knew nothing about this, man. So I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you like I gotta explain to you why I gotta stop what I'm doing to come down there. I knew nothing about it. It's not my fault, dude. You need to take this up with somebody who scheduled this because I didn't schedule it.
There's a right and a wrong way to look, a right and a wrong way to do somebody, Mr. Sweat.
Oh, man, come on now. You reciting my songs, man. Come on, man.
Okay, no problem.
Songs.
I'm just going to go out here and tell everybody in the line, Mr. Sweat don't want to come, okay? And I'm taking all of the damn CDs off the shelf because you don't want to stand up and be the celebrity that you're supposed to be.
Man, okay, now, you know what, man? You do what you got to do, man. At this point, you do what you got to do, man. But, who am I talking to anyway?
This Raheem, man.
Raheem.
I work here at the store.
Okay, well, I'll see you, Raheem. You go ahead and do what you getting ready to do, and I'll come and see you, dude.
What you mean you gonna see me? What that mean?
I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you. That's what it means. I'll see you.
Okay, because the bottom line is, man, Tommy said you was gonna come. He the one said you was gonna come sign.
Tommy who? Now you, Raheem, Tommy, who the hell is the Tommy?
Tommy, man, nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Swear I got your
boy, man, you know what? Man, y'all tripping, boy, for real. Man, you don't even understand what you make me do, dude. You crazy, boy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have anything better to do than call me and mess with me, man.
I knew the album was dropping, man. I said, I'm getting it today. You
man,
good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Boy, you crazy, boy. Oh, man, let me get off this phone, man. Y'all do what y'all boy, you don't even understand.
Oh, sweat, man. I had to get you, dog. Look here, I know you got your show, but you got to tell me what is the baddest radio show in the morning.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Get off my phone, nephew Tommy.
Traction, rip it on any beat. That's an adaptation. I'm running out of breath. I'm bringing it back in. Need my money up front. Don't deal with a back end. Your pockets on a diet, nigga. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man.
Fur coat.
I don't know if you know this, but you also broke the internet this morning with another film, Avengers Endgame.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Did I scare you for a second?
I haven't even looked at my phone. What are you talking about?
But people are like ready to see this movie. They're buying the tickets. It's nuts. I mean, how does that feel to know that they love this film so much?
It's great, but I'm dead. So I can't answer any questions about that.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to give us a spoiler or anything like that?
I'm dead.
What about Black Panther 2? Anything?
I'm dead.
No, we're not ready for you to be dead, Chadwick.
But I am. I'm dead.
Hold on, milk is for who?
Milk is for girls.
Okay, so what am I?
You're a monkey.
Praise the white Lord. She might be a little monkey, but she's a little monkey with some sense.
Don't you tell me T'Challa died no more. T'Challa did motherfucking die, bitch, after that. White people don't lose, they motherfucking superheroes. You hear what I'm telling you? White people don't lose, they motherfucking superheroes. Christopher Reeve was Superman.
Right.
He fell off a horse and broke his motherfucking neck. And Superman didn't break his neck. Billy Man died and Superman didn't die. He did 3 more motherfucking movies. the fuck was T'Challa? Don't you tell me T'Challa died no more. T'Challa did motherfucking die, bitch, or after dying. White people don't lose, they motherfucking superheroes. You hear what I'm telling you? White people don't lose, they motherfucking superheroes. Christopher Reeve was Superman.
Right.
He fell off a horse and broke his motherfucking neck. And Superman didn't break his neck. Superman died and Superman didn't die. He did 3 more motherfucking movies, man.
If you was watching the All-Star event and you was wondering, damn, why I don't see Weezy there? I just want to let y'all know that the NBA banned me from all NBA events. It's because the Miami Heat told them to ban me. When I say fuck, you say NBA. Fuck NBA! Fuck LeBron, fuck T-Wade, fuck Chris Bosh, fuck all of them. And I fuck Chris Bosh's wife.
Hey, what's guys? How you doing? I say I missed dinner. I say I missed dinner.
Baby, what? No.
What's going on?
It's not what it's. What?
Really?
Man, get the.
Listen,
man,
I told you to work for the show.
Out of here.
Surveillance.
Get them out of here. No, this is. You're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be working. I'm working.
Coming up, the conclusion.
Hey guys.
This is. You're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be working. I'm working. What the do you think is going on? Especially with this guy. Hey Tony, by the way. Yeah, we've been dating for a year and a half.
Man, y'all get out of here. Damn, why can't man, what?
Yeah, we're getting married. Talking about having kids.
So you just not bringing this on me?
No, I just didn't know what to. I love you though, and I don't.
Love him. You know, you can always talk to me and tell me that it's working out. That's fine. You could have left a long time ago, honey.
Just leave. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't care.
Anywhere. Out of here. I don't have anywhere to go. What am I supposed to do?
I don't get it.
Wait, baby, stop. Wait, stop.
Wait, what?
Wait,
No.
what the?
I'm getting you.
Want me to? No, don't touch my.
No.
What are you
Tell
doing?
me, what do you want to take? What do you want to take with you? You tell me. I give you the option.
What do you want me to?
You know, that always look on. Take that.
Baby, just
There. Just
where
take
am
that.
Go.
I don't care where you go. It's not my problem.
Y'all get out of here. Damn, please.
Go. What the? Why are you surprised? I told you 100 times. I work for the show. Don't round on me.
Well, wait a minute, calm. Just hold off. Just calm down.
Were you gonna take me home with you?
Oh hell no.
Let's no. Hey, you gotta.
No, man. You were supposed to be with me. With this guy. Y'all been together for what, a year and a half?
At least, yeah.
But it's over.
You about to get married. It wasn't over. He still lives here.
Yeah, it's over now.
I can't even. I don't know where the fuck he's at. I can't even.
Did you like his? Did you like his? Was it
It
nice?
ain't about that.
Really? Because I saw the surveillance and it seemed like you didn't like it.
Oh my God, baby, it's not about that. I swear on everything, it's not about that. What am I supposed to do? You ain't ever home no more.
I know, because I'm
You don't
working.
love me? Yeah, you go at work and then you go out and drink with all, I guess these mother
That is
here.
something that I
That's
get
who you go drink with.
That's what I get to do because I hate
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Fine,
You know
then
what?
leave. Or get the
Cops on you and I'm going to cut that
Go
shit
ahead,
all my
go ahead. My name is on the side bills. Fine.
Get out of my face.
Go ahead, go ahead. Call him.
You know what? You sorry ass mother.
You.
No, you mother. Get the out of my face. Go somewhere.
I came and I brought us some roses, man. We was just eating. We was sitting down and watching this movie on HBO.
So this has been going on for quite a few weeks,
man.
What are y'all gonna do? Follow me where I go?
Thanks, guys.
Sorry that you had to go through this.
So,
Are you gonna be okay tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine, man.
All right, guys, let's go.
You guys take care. Thanks.
Tesla has blood on his hands, and he wants to go to outer space, just like every other billionaire. I need to go to outer space. What's out in outer space? And they never make it. The rocket shit hits the firmament, and the firmament stops it. Ain't nobody been to the moon. Ain't nobody been outside this giant cage we're trapped in. The firmament is real. This is why rocket ships take off and they start shooting at an angle. They'll scrape the firmament and they always land in the ocean. Then they shoot some grainy film that they were on the moon. It scraped the surface of the firmament, landed. That's all in one day. But the landing is like a week later. But that's when they show it. All the shit happened in one day. There's no satellites out there either, nigga. No, there's no satellites. They are hanging satellites in the firmament. This is our GPS system. They screwing shit into the firmament, and that's the permanent GPS system. They call it space. But the space between Earth and God is called the firmament.
So this is prison planet.
Pretty much. We're his pets. Imagine having hamsters, and they wild a motherfucker. If you let them out, they eat your dog and your cats. You gotta have a cap on it, don't you? That's called the firmament. It's in the Bible. Nothing will get through the firmament.
So is it a shape of a snow globe?
No, flat Earth is real. The world is not round. There's an ice wall around our three-dimensional world called Earth. There's an ice wall. This ice wall is connected to other so-called Earths, where dinosaurs live, but we're trapped in the center on this planet in an ice wall. This is why if you fly from anywhere on Earth to Australia, to Antarctica, why do you always have to fly to England? To make it seem like the world is round, you had to travel that far. From Florida to Antarctica is about four and a half hours on a straight shot. So why the fuck you gotta fly from Florida to London and then there? Anywhere you come from, you gotta go to London and London and then there.
What are you laying over?
No, you're going to London because them reptilians there said you must come through there.
Bro, hey, come here, man. Come here. Hey! Bro, bro, go outside! Fuck is wrong with you? Bro, you really just threw the whole PlayStation, bro. Babe! He just threw the fucking PlayStation. Carter, bro! Bro, go upstairs. Bro, you...
Did you know that in 1999, the United States government was found guilty of the murder of Martin Luther King? Wait, what? On December 8th, 1999, 12 jurors found the United States government guilty for the murder of Martin Luther King. So it's been widely circulated throughout the world. A guy by the name of James Earl Ray is who killed Martin Luther King. It was proven that that's not true. And the family of Martin Luther King was awarded, check this out, $100 for the death of Martin Luther King.
You got him trying to send the money?
Give me my money? That he just went wrong? What's wrong with me? Got me fucked up. I'm taking my shit. What do you mean?
Number one thing we should have left in 2022. Say this. Stop allowing the negativities of this world to break us. Lego!
How old are you?
Shit, I'm 30.
And nigga, you telling me I inspired you to turn your mama in for selling them motherfucking food stamps?
Yeah. You did, bro. Because I didn't know what to do. And I said,
yeah, fuck
it,
her then, nigga. Yeah, that bitch was wrong in a motherfucker. Yeah, riding that shit. Bitch should have been selling pussy. Yeah, that's what that bitch should have been doing. That bitch should have been selling pussy instead of selling them motherfucking food stamp. Bitch wrong in a motherfucker. Know that pussy sell way more. Yeah, that bitch wrong in a motherfucker. That bitch know that pussy sell way more than them goddamn food stamp. They getting you 60. They getting you what? Yeah. 60, 6,400, 5,400.
But I know I wouldn't have been hungry like that.
She listen. Yeah, man, your mama low down and wrong in the motherfucker. Boy, no wonder you sitting around at 30 years old doing what you doing, calling in on your mama. Nigga, you can't help but be a rotten ass nigga. Look what your rotten ass mama done y'all. Boy, great. Say, man, I'm glad you done that. Did they put that bitch in jail?
They about to.
They about to? Good. Now you make sure you go see the bitch. You hear me? You that way, nigga. While your mama in jail, y'all can mend the relationship. She go be the best mama she can be in jail. Jail ain't bad for everybody, especially for parents who go to jail. So yeah, now you make sure you go see her and try to keep some money on her motherfucking books. But yeah, nigga, I'm proud of you turning that bitch in. She know goddamn, I'm proud of you, my nigga. You next motherfucker in your family, if you catch your ain't selling something, that boy, whoever that is y'all got and they know they claiming, you get them motherfuckers too. You start telling them hoes, sell pussy. Don't sell them baby food stamp. You get way more for your pussy. Learn how to lay on your back in order to get on your motherfucking feet. I'm proud of you, young man. I'm very proud of you. You have a good day.
Appreciate it. You too.
All right. Yeah, bitch selling them motherfucking food stamp. No goddamn well, that pussy a go for sure. Goddamn me. Sometimes the people don't come back with the food stamp. Plus, I got one eye, so I got to act a goddamn fool.
You got one eye?
Yeah, I got a glass eye.
Oh shit, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I got a glass eye, man. So listen.
With our 3-month baby. What?
Listen.
What?
Listen.
You just gonna?
I got the entire night. Shawty, can I do my live?
No.
Steph,
Go ahead. I'm leaving, but I need my stuff from your house so I can leave here forever.
Why do you have stuff in my house? I've been trying to get you to leave my house for a week.
I had a whole closet in your house.
No, I can't tell you. I gotta clear this up. So listen.
I had a whole closet. I have an underwear drawer, you idiot. I have
Somebody
a side of a fucking sink
this girl.
in your bathroom. Stop acting like I just came into your life and just fucking. Oh my god, you're so funny, bro. This is so funny. How you gonna go on live with me in the other room thinking I ain't gonna come out and talk?
I'm not tripping on you coming out while you still here. You got to leave. This is real life. This not the shit with your parents. No, let's get you one now. Do you need help? Let's get you a jet. You have to leave. Shawty got to go. Like, what's up? I can't leave. I can't leave.
Look at this.
I can't leave. I've been sitting up all night. I can't get no sleep. This is get out. This is get out mixed with. I'm not trying to be. Listen.
You're not. You're not. He's a great father. Okay. And you know that, Danny. Okay. He's a great father, right? Okay. He's a great father. Okay. No, he's a great father, right? Sure.
She's a crazy bitch.
Pregnant.
You wasn't my girl.
I wasn't your girl.
Danielle.
I wasn't your girl.
You ain't never been my girl.
His brother is right there.
My
brother.
brother.
He call me his girl all the time. Don't be calling me his girl all the time, Darius. Don't
Darius,
ask your people.
Darius.
They know me as your fucking
Darius,
girl.
what you know Shawty is, Darius?
Oh my God.
What you know Shawty is? Bro, hey, look, bro. This nigga know to have that phone out, man.
That's funny.
This is some trapper black nigga shit playing gone wrong.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Yeah, this is trying to trap a nigga going wrong. I'm
Trying
not
to
going.
trap a nigga? Are you crazy?
Shawty,
You just came at me last night, you idiot.
Shawty, you beg me. You be begging me.
Last night, you idiot.
This some Jimmy. Somebody tell Maury to call baby, man. Let me run up a quick 10M.
Yeah, okay. Don't ever
Let me run up a quick
like that.
10M. Somebody tell Maury to call me, man. Let's put this shit on Maury. Shawty is Maury material. Get up out my crib. Come on, get off my table.
No, get outside.
This don't come out here.
Oh my God.
Get up off my table, Shawty.
Oh my God, no.
No, this shit staying on. Call them people to come get Shawty up out my spot.
Go ahead,
Please,
call them to
call
get you and your
call them
child out
folks.
your spot. Go ahead.
I'm stuck. Hey, help.
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 You're such a fucking dick.
Help, hey, help me, nigga. Hey, why you sitting there? Do something. Do something, bro. And where's my baby?
Oh, you don't
see what I'm saying? Like, Steph, come on.
Your baby is sleeping. I just put her to sleep.
Go back there with her. Or go.
No,
See what
get
I'm
off
saying?
line talking about my business like that.
Girl.
Ain't nobody was a part of my pregnancy. You weren't a part of my pregnancy. You don't need to tell nobody nothing. The fuck?
See, she don't want me to put out her real business with her and her family got going on. That's the real issue.
That's not nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real, you know,
that has nothing to do with us.
a real Matilda story type shit going on, you know. That I tried to save my child from.
Save your child from.
She got to save her face. Her family got to save her face. My family's not in the industry. Me being in the industry, that take care of my family. It's a difference.
16 years old, sorry. That's why
I didn't want to. Hey, look. Yeah, I didn't. You know, I didn't skeeted in the wrong thing. I got to deal with what come with that. But my last name Kirk is what I do. So I take whatever come with that, full responsibility. But Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Shawty is cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My side bitch. Shawty is a certified side bitch.
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side bitch. Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there. Her parents know she's my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she's a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. Call them folks. Save me. Help. You see how Shawty went storming off when that truth came out. Listen, so let me finish telling y'all what I'm telling y'all. It's me with all that. I'm not going. I had to show y'all. I'm not going. Shawty crazy. I'm not gonna be the one to play that game, you see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take care of them kids. And if this will come with it, this will come with it. But Shawty being obsessed with my other baby mama, stalking my first baby mama, goddamn, interfering with the way, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising my child, my oldest child, like, that shit burned out, you know? I'm a grown man with standards, you know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man with standards. And regardless of how shit play out, you know what I'm saying, and what situation I'm put in, I'm gonna stand on the business. And me standing on the business means me doing everything to take care of a kid, cool. If the mama is set up the way the mama set up, that's my work I gotta put in, that's my responsibility, you know. I'm the one got myself into that, so I gotta, you know, I gotta deal with that accordingly. But at the same time, we're not going for none of that, for that shit turning into me getting accused of this and looking like that. No. When the police got called, because Shawty was in here. Because Shawty was in here running around doing crazy shit.
Because you want to fuck both of us.
See what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
this is not.
I think I'll be okay with that.
You are not my girl. Like, you gotta.
I'm not your girl,
look
but
at
it's okay. I'm
Shawty.
gonna post
Crazy.
everything since we've been
Post
talking.
it. I gotta listen. That's cool.
Years ago,
Post
and I'm
it.
not your girl.
Post it.
Masterpiece. What
Post
the fuck?
it.
Why the fuck would you have me in a video? Okay, whatever the fuck. Whatever, bro. Why would you have me around your family? Whatever, bro. Why would you have me in your house? Why would you have me have a closet in
Look
your
at this
home?
storming back
Why
and
would you
forth
have
with
me
this shit.
have a bathroom?
Okay, look, we're gonna check out right now. You know, y'all got my perspective.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to pushing
you
the
a
new project
dumbass.
out.
That's why. That's
Y'all
why.
be good. Go stream, look like something.